On now at one to jump. Roly Boly Boy over on the far side, near side West Breeze. Not much to choose between them as they come to jump the last. And over at West Breeze on the near side, narrow advantage. Roly Boly Boy fighting back on the far side, less than 100 yards to race. And Roly Boly Boy is back in front and wins for Owen Walsh. West Breeze second. Carrigan.
Wider still Dutch Glory and Reverberation, and then Jazz Dreamers, Gatsby Captain, Spirit of Ash, change of leader as Star Days is sent for home. Takes over the lead from Jared Maddox on the outside, then Evening Verse, Indiana Gray and Bucalor running up towards the finish. Not much between Star Days and Jared Maddox. They're going towards the line. Very close, Star Days, Jared Maddox. And third was Evening Verse.
Now it's the Storyteller just, but down the highways on terms. Final fence, all about the jumping. The Storyteller down the highway, none away too quick, but down the highway on the near side is beginning to pick up a little stronger from the Storyteller on the far, and down the highway stretching away to turn over the Storyteller. Down the highway wins it from the Storyteller in second. Back in third is Big Red.
Run towards the final flight and jostling for position. Walhan, I Am Fortunata, with delivering a run in between horses Aronzu Dairy, and then Quirk Skate, who fades ahead of Star Harbour at the final flight, and Walhan is tackled by Aronzu Dairy as these two kick away from I Am Fortunata. Walhan is finding plenty for pressure on the inside of Aronzu Dairy, and it's Walhan fighting off to make all in the opener. Aronzu Dairy.
Call at the final fence. Magic Saddler by 3 to 4 lengths over in front from Crash Hill, who's back in second. In third is It's Not Easy, and up towards the line it is going to be Magic Saddler, who has seen it out in front from Crash Hill in second. It's Not Easy is third.
Going down towards the final fence, and it is Al Gasparo who holds the aces to the final fence. Walk on Quest, it seems like it's coming again with another run. Al Gasparo's over safely from Walk on Quest, and it seems like it was closing with every stride up towards the line. Judge be ready. Al Gasparo might have had his head down and probably scores from Walk on Quest.
Making headway from the back around the outside pink cap of Senado Square as they make the turn into the straight. Cody Noir tackles Jumra around the outside Senado Square, also American in Paris. Heading on now towards the furlong pole. Jumra up the rail. Ratbrand Church has come through. Senado Square out in the centre of the course, also staying on. Widest still is Master Garvey, and widest of all is Little Keely inside the final furlong, and Little Keely on the stand side has come through to lead. Little Keely goes on to win it from Ratbrand Church. Master Garvey is third. Senado.
Front. It is You Had Me Low and Dream Shadow on the outside, been delivered with a challenge, and it's going to lead at the second last and on a run towards the final fence. And as Dream Shadow is coming through here to lead by You Had Me Low back in second. Final fence coming up. Dream Shadow over safely from you in second. You Had Me Low up towards the line, and it is Dream Shadow is going to win for Sean Riley. What a family it is for him. It's great family success. You Had Me Low back.
As they approach the final flight, Princess Sophia out in front, Clear, Movie King and Light Parade vying for the second spot at this stage. Staying on from the back on the inside is Redwood Queen, but with less than 100 yards to race. Out in front, Princess Sophia, Owen Walsh for Movie King staying on in second. Third spot coming home well is Redwood Queen, but Princess Sophia will win it for Ciaran Murphy and Owen Walsh. Movie King second, Redwood Queen.
Final 3 furlongs, and it's Out on Friday yet to be headed for the home straight, followed by Granville Street. In third place is Stoke the Fire, then Humanitarian running on is Sign from Above, then Beautiful Chaos. Aha Boy is dropping back, then Chicago Storm and Darkened and Dream Escape into the straight to the final furlong and a half. Out on Friday with trying to challenge one off the rail in the blue and white Granville Street. Stoke the Fire is trying to get at them, followed then by Sign from Above, Chicago Storm. Out on Friday with seaming through on the inside, Sign from Above, Granville Street in the centre. Stoke the Fire on the outside. It's all changed, and it's Granville Street getting the upper hand from Stoke the Far. Sign from Above, and dropping back into fourth place was Out on Friday. 2 lengths to Butler's Secret. Dropping back is Rapid City, and they're followed into the straight by Spitfire Fighter. Climbing the hill, Lord Vader. Challenge on the outside by Simpson's Paradox. It's these two, not much between them. Butler's Secret trying to get to grips with them on the outside, and closing inside the final 100 yards. Simpson's Paradox is collared by Butler's Secret for Dylan Brown, McMonigal and Kieran Murphy, both enjoying a good festival week. Simpson's Paradox second.
Turning in then with around about a furlong and a half to go. Push coming to shove now. In the centre it's I Am Shadow who's got to the front from Mount Sinai. Phil Dante can find no more. Adela Icon stays on, but I Am Shadow and Harry Swan has kicked clear from Mount Sinai, and Adela Icon is the race with 100 yards to go. It's I Am Shadow who's out in front here. Adela Icon finishing off well, but it's too little too late. I Am Shadow wins the last from Adela Icon. Mount Sinai.
Scanner, Rocket Spear of Manila Diamond, but Granville Street strikes for home to Ideal Du Bear. Irish Scanner continues to stay on. Rocket Spear and Manila Diamonds finding nil as they head inside the final furlong and a half. Granville Street to Irish Scanner at the last. Granville Street 2 lengths to the good over Irish Scanner, who continues to stay on, and then in third Ideal Du Bear, but it's Granville Street all out to the staying on Irish Scanner. Granville Street to Irish Scanner, Ideal Du Bear, but Granville Street is finding Irish Scanner trying one last lunge. Granville Street, Irish Scanner. Granville Street holds off Irish Scanner. Ideal Du Bear, then Rocket Spear.
The final flight, Chain of Consequence, hard pressed by Ivan. Back in third place is Mullins Cross, and then Getaway Master up the hill inside the final 200 yards. It's Nip and Tuck, Ivan and Owen Walsh, Chain of Consequence and Sean O'Keefe on the inside. There's nothing between them with 100 yards to go. Ivan and Chain of Consequence. Ivan just getting on top from Chain of Consequence, and the third will go to Is That So, River Derwin, Sleepless Night over the far side, the MPEX Kid and Grisabella. On the stand side, Mads Black 8 with Kampala Beach and Wajah. Open race, racing to the final furlong. Wajah is tackled by Kampala Beach. Over on the far side is the MPEX Kid. These three wide across the track, followed by Mads Black 8. And over on the far side, it's the top weight, the MPEX Kid from Wajah. Kampala Beach, Lady Enora. From in the start colours is Butler's Secret, who's now on terms, then Eastern Legend and Mr. King. Not much looking running for Dutch Gold, has been angled out in between horses and Skyquake and Yamalia Star. Racing to the final furlong and a half, and Butler's Secret has come to take Immutable on the rail. Going on from Eastern Legend, a gap then to Mr. King, Dutch Gold and Skyquake. Inside the final 200 yards is Butler's Secret. Fractional leader for Ben Cohen. Battling back Immutable and Gary Carroll on the inside, but it's Butler's Secret. Butler's Secret kicks on from winning his maiden from Immutable. Eastern Money is trying to stay on. Then Spy with the blue cap. Walhan is out wide and staying on ahead of No Thanks, and then Yokel. Humanitarian still the leader, but coming right back to Walhan, who's challenging on the outside of Spy. Celtic Revival joins them late, and then Yokel and You Owe Me Money, and up towards the finish it is Walhan, who has cut them all down. Walhan goes on a win from Celtic Revival, Spy, Yokel.
On the approach to the straight, on the rail, Jolly Curlin, Bloomhill ridden along on the outside, trying to challenge between them is Miss Gherkin, and Saldante is a close fourth as they make the swing and head into the straight. Jolly Curlin in the hoop colours on the rail from Saldante coming through into second. Bloomhill is third, Miss Gherkin back and forth. Inside the final furlong, Jolly Curlin in the lead, Saldante under pressure trying to close on the stand side. Bloomhill back in third, less than 100 yards to race, and getting up on the stand side, Saldante gets up to turn over the long odds on favourite Jolly Curlin. Back in third is Bloomhill.
About to challenge on the outside, and is coming there apparently full of running, and then Geronimo de Lauch and Anne Len, How Do You Like Her Home, and finished article. And Brainis Lescriba is picked off by Hillsdale. Hillsdale is over the last in the lead, a widening advantage of 2 to 3 lengths from Anne Len. How Do You Like Her Home, being followed then by Geronimo de Lauch. Brainis Lescriba has dropped out tamely. Hillsdale is not finding a great deal, and Anne Len has come through, one off the rail. How Do You Like Her Home on the outside is all changed up to the finish, and a length, 3 parts of a length too good for How Do You Like Her Home.
Now at the yellow cap is Aloari as they head on a furlong and a half to race. Little Keeley still in front down the near side. Winemaker in the centre. Behind them Skontanovsky tries to stay on. El Bello down the centre of the course is Mark Spare, but Little Keeley still out in front. Staying on into second, Skontanovsky, and Winemaker the far side, but Little Keeley has been in front from the start as they go to the line. Little Keeley holds on from Skontanovsky, Winemaker, and back and forth.